Hello again. I have no idea what happened. I apologize if you were watching on YouTube. I did stop because Facebook all of a sudden was done. It just stopped. So I'm back to finish up this kit, the Loveliest Wishes, and I do apologize. I have no idea what's going on with Facebook and why it keeps doing this to me. It is getting frustrating. But let's go ahead and finish up this kit so that you can go on about your day and craft your own things. So, in case you missed it, this is card number 2, where we just added some gems. Let's see, yeah, added some gems, and then we had this where I had put the adhesive on incorrectly, but now it is correct. So let's go ahead and finish up with card 3. Let's see, is it working? All right, it says it's working. Let me just let people know on our heads up. So let's do this and let's see if anyone's able to show up. So here is card 3. We're going to flip over to the last page. We're going to fold our card base in half like this, and it is again going to be a portrait card. So we're going to burnish it. I think in the future I may just do what I did last time, double check YouTube, make sure it's playing, and if it is, I will just finish it and y'all can go to YouTube to finish the card. I'm not sure what Facebook is doing, but this has now happened the last few times that I've been live. So I think we're going to have to rely a little bit more on the YouTube. All right, so we have this one. We're going to take this one and I'm going to just use regular size ones. I'm sure most of you have these, so I would just recommend you get some regular sized dimensionals, because sometimes when the kit does put in a single, the little ones, the minis, you just end up having to use more. So I'm just going to go with the 5 that I usually do on a piece. You can use your fingernails, you can use your take your pick tool, same as I did before. And then we're going to flip this over, and this is already textured. So again, I would not do anything to it. I don't know if you can see, there you go, you can see the texture on there. So I would just leave it. And I think if you textured this one, it would take away from, it would take away from this card. All right, so we're going to put dimensionals on the back of these 3. And again, I'm just going to use my larger ones because I just feel a little more secure. Now these are smaller, so yes, you're right. They probably would have worked just fine with the minis. I just feel like the minis are a little on the wobbly side and really intended for smaller stuff, but you know, some people really like them. So now we're going to take the backings off of everything, and we're going to kind of zigzag this. You can see, so the cheers is a little bit out and the other 2 a little bit in, but they're not all lined up in any way. So let's go ahead and do that. This was the cheers. It is the furthest out. So I'm going to put that there. And then I'm going to do this one over here. And then this one is a little further that way. So they're not lined up at all. Then we're going to use the glue dot, a glue dot on the leaf, and we're going to use a dimensional, and this is where the minis definitely come into play. So there was one spot. I told you if they need one, they're gonna do the minis. So here we go. We're going to do a glue dot on the leaf. Ooh, that's almost too fat of a glue dot. I would have been inclined to use one of my smaller ones, but I'd already started. So if any of it hangs over, all you have to do is kind of pull it back. All right, there we go. Then take that piece off. And this is going to be just above there. Here we go. Just like that. All right. There you go. And there are no gems on this one either. So very simple cards, very elegant cards. In my mind, I consider them elegant cards. Hi, Sharon. Did you lose me? Did the Facebook one just stop? Is that what happened? I don't even know what happened. All of a sudden I looked up, it was 0 viewers, which is okay, fine. I know sometimes people have to go, but then I went to my Facebook page and it wasn't even saying I was live. So I'm a little confused as to what Facebook is doing and why they're messing with people's lives. All right, so here are our 3 cards. I'm liking them a lot. I think they're very, very pretty. They are appropriate for certain people. Certain people you would do the cute cards. Certain people you would do the elegant cards. These are very simple. I think my mother would probably love one of these cards because she does like the simple things. So I think that would work. That would work. These are lovely. And I don't think, maybe embossing this one with the exposed brick, but these other ones where they already have the embossed, I don't know. I think that would be taking away from the design of the card, honestly. I really kind of like them flat with this subtle texture here. It's almost like the old embossing folder we had called Subtle. Subtle. Yeah, I think it was just called Subtle. And so I think that it's very much like that. They're just beautiful. Those are very, very beautiful. So, yes, it froze and then said the video had ended. Yeah, I don't know. Next time I think I will just continue, and then if you can't find me on Facebook, then jump on over to YouTube. If you're not a subscriber, I would subscribe so that you know, or you just start watching from YouTube, and that way it'll keep going, because this time I did not go check on YouTube to see if it was still going. I probably should have. So in the future, I'll make sure to have YouTube pulled up as well so that I can quickly glance if all of a sudden there's nothing on Facebook. But on my Streamlabs, it's still all going. So I don't know. It's technology. So, well, thank you, Sharon, for popping back on with me. And if anyone else catches this part 2 of the Loveliest Wishes kit, let me know what you think of these cards. I think they are very elegant. I think they're wonderfully simple. And it's a non-stamping kit, so you could make them pretty quick. Just, pay attention to the instructions so you don't goof up one of them like I did, because now I got to go get all the adhesive off of this so that I can use it for another card. So thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you all on Thursday for Thunderstruck Thursday. See you then. Bye-bye. Oh, here we go. Do I know what I'm doing? No, I don't. All right. See you. Bye.